Doctor Who, again. It's been the longest and also the slowest, quickest week of my life. Waiting for this to come back around.
I thought it was surprisingly quick, actually. Feels like only yesterday.
I feel like it was going slow at first for me, and then suddenly it's here and it's Sunday.
Like the series itself.
Oh my god, yeah. So, episode 2, cliffhanger ending for the last one, and I'm sure they'll resolve that in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I imagine the first scene will sort it out.
Yeah, and then just get into the plot of this next one, which we don't know too much about, but that is kind of the new norm for the show now. And this should be our first look at the title sequence, which is exciting.
I hope.
Yeah, it's just a big show.
I hope it's the face. If it's not the face
If
in
her
the stars.
face is in titles.
Yep.
Yeah. I think they were saying like 60s vibes and John
sounded
Pertwee
it
vibes.
from the end of
Which I'm happy with because I love John Pertwee. But yeah, I don't really know what to expect plot-wise or anything. I hope Yasmin gets a bit more to do.
Yeah.
Hopefully see a bit more of what the new Doctor can do.
Bradley!
I hope for like a lot of fallout of Grace's death.
Yeah,
and
instead of it being
some
glossed
stuff
over.
between Ryan and Graham.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And monsters, obviously.
Yeah, we don't. There hasn't really been
planets.
anything about that, has there?
Yeah.
Don't know if there is, there might not be one.
I think my biggest one is to see the inside of the TARDIS in this.
Yes, I
If they find it,
I
they
bet
better
we'll
show us
see.
inside.
We'll see the open, like the outside of it, and
Yeah.
they'll go in, and then that'll be it.
Yeah.
And then we won't see it
It's
again.
another cliffhanger. There's no opening the doors.
Yeah.
Probably the ultimate troll. But yeah, I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, again, it's been fever pitch.
Yeah, and I'm really glad episode 1 got such good reviews as well. It was
high
really well
ratings.
received, yeah, and high ratings.
Yeah.
Which is always good for Doctor Who. Yeah, I'm excited. So we'll see you in a few seconds. Venom?
Oh yeah, Bradley Walsh, second billing.
Well done, Lassie.
No.
Well done. She says she's the pilot. We are in space.
Pilot.
No way. Closest word is desolation. Right. I can do this. I've got to be.
Sounds lovely.
Stuck a few tricks up my sleeve.
Sounds pretty desolate.
Manual shield activation.
Ew.
What? We're about to die. Oh, sorry, as I forgot you were there. What did we do? No systems down. Jettison in.
Do it.
Crashes into the other two on.
Yeah.
Kills them.
Oh no.
Are we gonna die? One dead. Yes. Comes to us all. But not right now. Not if I've got anything to do with it. The ship is
Did
all
he say to the god of death?
Manual stabilizers.
Now.
These two levers up.
Bye.
They'll put down.
About to crash land.
Ryan's the smartest one. Let's run that bait.
They all died.
Ooh.
End of the series.
It looks so nice.
Just me.
Very pretty.
Do you know what that is?
Great British Bake Off.
Obviously,
Mary?
I meant,
Can I ask, if we are on an alien planet, well, can people and things stop putting stuff inside me without my permission?
if I hadn't TARDIS,
Oh.
we wouldn't need them. Anyway, shall we?
It's 2 episodes in a row they've been injected with something.
That's the story arc. Hello. Man I recognise, but I don't know where from.
He's in the coming soon trailer.
Ah, I'm
These are my
here.
new best friends. What is actually going on here? Because I'm confused. Are you confused? Pretty confused.
Proper confused? I'm way beyond confused.
You're intruding on the final stage of the last 3.2 trillion crit.
3.2 trillion what? Crap.
Probably like £2 for us.
200 Kevlar.
Shut up. You're part of this.
I hope the woman wins.
We are human beings.
No sabotage, no injuries, no killing each other.
I know you prefer
It's like Ready Player One in
but
space.
What is it, this ghost monument? What does it look like, this monument?
What does it matter?
Shock.
I got it mostly right. I touched my TARDIS here. The planet is you trust me, we can get out of this. Right.
You can
Let's
trust
get
me.
shit done.
Actually, you can trust me on this.
The wisdom of Graham, mate. So we're sticking with Graham, are we, and not Mandy? Yes, Graham.
Oh.
well.
He's serving the queen before you die.
Yep.
How's your family, Ensemble?
Flesh-eating microbes, millions of them living in there.
Oh, fashion.
Toxic atmosphere, killer...
Wonder what they mean.
Yeah, it's a shame.
You're right. Not like any engine I've ever seen. I'm going to look out for you, son.
You're not a kid.
Oh. I thought he was going to fart
You
then.
don't talk about it enough.
I'll catch you. No chance. And she moved out of the way.
Savage.
And she said, now you've learned. You can never trust anyone in this life.
Your mum was a bitch.
What a dick.
That's the sh-
Do you reckon she goes to a cold planet, she's going to wear longer trousers?
No.
Our bar is being systematically cleansed.
Thanos?
Half my family are in hiding.
She's the better person to win, I think.
They're
Yeah.
alive to be rescued. And whatever happens here, it's a better
I
chance
bet
than I
her
had
mum
back
caught her
home.
when she jumped out the tree.
It's my
My mum did make her go up the tree.
Don't ever take them for granted.
How's your nan, Ryan?
How's your dad?
Oh.
You should all rest. I'll wake you when we get there.
How many scenes is just going to be Graham waking him up?
2.
No.
He was high enough season.
Come on. Just one click of the finger. And it lights itself.
Time goes by like that.
Until I get to victory.
So far.
Why do you even
Shopping
care?
centre.
I
How
thought
are
that.
they speaking now?
That's
Why
the
are there
scene
so
better
few
days.
signs of life?
Toys R
What
Us.
happened to everyone?
Oh.
Right.
Really wish they'd make an open world Doctor Who game.
I know.
This would be so cool to explore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
come on. Did you not see that?
Exploring 101.
Dora wouldn't do this kind of shit. Someone's seen Game of Thrones. Back
Yeah.
with the bastards.
Oh.
Can't look at you, man. I'm changing this.
With Judy. Killed instantly. Oh, I know.
Let's go back in.
Did I not mention? I am really smart. Thank you. You are very welcome.
And really
Amazing
modest.
what you can learn from the cyberbot. Come on.
Jumps into the wall. Oh no!
Made a terrible mistake. Just pops up as a new person who now plays.
What?
I'm the doctor.
It's a bloke. Everyone's fuming.
Boys, these tools run to half.
Those two are so getting together.
Think it's the
Yeah.
technology, the
And I'm here
civilization,
for it.
the planetary built. I love a big locked door. Ominous.
No budget for the big locked door.
I don't want to be here. We're off, brutes.
Oh.
Oh no!
But to obey. The Stenza.
Wait, they're the people from the first one.
Destroy all of our work before they use it against others.
That's Tim Shaw, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
Species.
Yeah.
There's too
Oh boy.
Oh my!
Everything's going wrong.
Chase is on.
Why we stopped?
I'm tired.
Okay?
Aladdin, my greatest nemesis.
Got my favorite thing. Climbing ladders under pressure.
Can I just...
2 episodes in a row, let's do that as well.
The timeless child.
What did you just say?
She doesn't know.
What are you talking about? What can you see?
Oh!
And if we don't get what we both fought for, I will hunt you down and ensure that whatever time you have left is both short-lived and agonizing.
Oh.
That we understand each other.
Fair enough.
Now,
I will make you climb a tree.
all winners.
One could have just walked in, claimed the prize, and split it after.
Or pay
True.
the price.
My baby.
Come on, please.
I love the new outside.
I've missed you.
So blue.
You've done yourself up.
Open the door.
Show
End of the
me.
episode.
I really like it.
What the?
This is my TARDIS.
Go bathroom.
Can I press any of It's a spaceship.
Merchandise. Biscuit.
No way. It's a custard cream! Best TARDIS ever.
Pushing that button. Come on.
Yeah, but like,
Yay. Oh, somebody spat out the donut.
good. That was the Ghost Monument. What do you think?
Yeah. I think it wasn't as good as the first episode.
I
of it.
preferred the opener.
Yeah, but I was surprised that the villains from the first episode were mentioned. That was like a...
Yeah, I feel like that's got to be a thing.
Yeah, I don't think it'll come up for another couple of episodes, but I imagine
Yeah.
they'll pop up again maybe.
I think they're going for like a big bad route this season.
Yes, and hopefully it'll pay off more than it has in previous seasons when they've attempted it.
Yeah, because normally they'll be like, last two-parter, this is like big bad.
Yeah.
But I feel like it might just be littered throughout the whole season this time, which is an interesting approach to it.
Yeah. Well, I say other TV shows have done the same, haven't they? Where they've had the villain
Yeah,
pop
we'll see
up.
what they do. 'Cause they could have easily just had Tim Shaw die when that guy kicked him off the thing, but he
Yeah,
teleported.
but he...
and they made a deal out of that.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll be seeing the Tooth Fairy again.
Yay! And then if they have other ones and they all go to different planets, maybe they'll have different teeth.
Oh
Coming out.
no! Different coloured ones.
Ooh.
Oh, that'd be disgusting. I hope we don't see it. I suppose we should start at the start with the new titles.
Yeah, they were a bit
It's like
weird.
Lava Lamp almost.
Yes, I did think of what it was when it started, but it was too very much like the weird bull alien that was at the start of the first,
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
and again the scribble monster from Fear.
Scuba Monster, yeah.
There was no face,
No face in
which
the
I
title
thought
sequence.
would have made sense if they put it in.
Yeah,
but,
maybe Chin was not a fan of that aspect of
yeah.
it.
But like the theme sounded cool.
I really like the theme.
Didn't sound. It sounded more closer to 2005 than previous ones have. So like they've gone back to more that.
It was
style
very
of
classic.
theme. Yeah.
Yeah. And
But-
yeah, it looked interesting enough.
Yeah.
I think the last couple of title sequences have had just loads going on. That was very stripped back.
Yeah, because the last one, Capaldi's one, was all the cogs,
We had
and,
cogs and
his
time,
face,
the clock
and
face. And, yeah. So there's
Yeah.
a lot going on. I mean, there's never been a total sequence I haven't liked,
no.
but that was definitely very stripped down. And they even like credited the director and producer and stuff in the main.
Yeah, they do that,
for the
then,
episode.
and then it doesn't appear, it doesn't flash up at during the episode
Yeah.
like they used to do. It's probably to make sure people will pay attention to the actual what's going on screen rather than he's directing it
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, so that was an interesting approach. What else should we talk about first? Maybe the whole idea of like the race, those guys.
Yeah, I think I like that idea, and I'd like to see more of that idea.
It wasn't the traditional "here's a baddie, stop them." It was more.
Yes.
It was more a survival episode. Really.
Yeah, and that was cool. And like if because they could always, it doesn't necessarily have to be on TV. They could do a book maybe,
Yeah.
like a spin-off book of just maybe the first race or something, where you see how it progresses and what the rules are and everything. Because I thought that was really cool. And obviously although it was billed as a final race, that guy's still
Yeah.
out there. Maybe
Yeah.
you could do other things like a gladiator arena that they get thrown
Yeah.
into or something.
It was an interesting idea. I did like it a lot,
Yeah,
and quite a limited cast as well, which I quite enjoyed.
yeah. There was only
It was like three.
the four of them, the two racers and the main guys, so like
Yeah.
6,
Yeah.
7.
So 3 guest stars overall. 7, yeah.
Yeah, and then the weird cloth aliens.
We had the bandages of death, which is what they should have called this episode.
I think that the letdown for the episodes were the two aliens.
Yeah,
The
I would
cloth,
agree with that.
the cloth people and the sniper robots. I felt that after they got into the tunnels, the robots are a bit mute.
Yeah.
That was the last we saw of them. And what we should talk about is what the bandage people were saying. The doctor, talking
Yes.
about like
What's that about?
something hidden in her past or
Something triggered her.
something that's been left forgotten. And obviously, it would make sense if they're talking maybe about John Hurt, but she knows that now.
Yeah.
So unless they're talking,
she's had something wiped or something like that.
yeah, either they've wiped another Time Lord from her memory and she's actually on her 14th regeneration, or maybe they're hinting at another Time Lord that's was her friend, maybe like the Rani or something, that has been left forgotten for so many years that nobody remembers anymore, which could be interesting if they come back, if something like that. But I'm surprised that he put something like that in, because I thought he was very much wanting it to be a standalone series sort of thing. I wasn't expecting many mentions.
Yeah, that's true.
But the fact that they sort of went, yeah, by the way, there's some weird Time Lord thing that you don't really know about that maybe we should tell you about, and you, oh no, you've killed us, never mind.
We'll see where they go with that. If they go with it.
If that might just be
it might just be a way of showing 13 being sassy and snappy.
Maybe, but it's weird because they could have played off the whole. Then they could have gone with the John Hurt, remember him? But the fact that they imply it's a new Doctor sort of thing. Maybe it might not come up again because it'll be a bit.
It might
cheap.
be something completely different.
Yeah, it'll be cheap to have another alien to say, "Oh yeah, I remember that," but she might stumble across something in the TARDIS or while she's travelling.
We'll see where they go with that, but I feel like there is kind of an arc building.
Yes.
Whether it's that or the Stenza thing.
Yes, he's definitely laying some groundwork for some other bits and bobs. But that's what I wanted. I wanted like little things in the episodes. I didn't want like a big major storyline.
Yeah.
Right. But the fact that we've now had 2 references to the Stenza and then this sort of hint, that's what I want. It doesn't take up the whole episode. It doesn't take away from the episode.
And we've had 2 episodes of them getting things plugged in.
Yes.
Ryan's had to climb a ladder in 2 episodes.
Yeah, he has to do it twice this episode.
Yeah, this is
down and then up.
The biggest story arc. It's gonna be an alien ladder at the end of the series, and it'd be like, I've been every single ladder that you've climbed this series. I've cracked it. Chibnall, give me a call. But yeah, what do you think of all the companions? I feel like Yaz didn't get a lot again.
I think she got more.
Definitely more this
on
time
this one
round.
I'm still not keen on Ryan. I still think he's being a dick to Bradley.
You don't like him being...
Until he's nice to Bradley, I'm not going to like him. He doesn't need to make these sassy
I quite
remarks.
like him.
I like him when he's not doing that.
That is obviously going to be their story. He's going to accept him as his granddad.
Yeah.
But I like that Graham's trying his best.
I know, and the fact that he wore them glasses as well. I was like, nobody else would be able
style
to wear
icon,
glasses.
Bradley Walsh. Oh. If there's a Graham action figure wearing those...
The Graham Pop Vinyl.
I'm buying it. Because he's iconic. I really like Graham.
Yeah, Graham.
He's probably my favourite.
Yeah, not just because it's Bradley Walsh, because his character as well isn't.
It's just a blessing, really.
Yeah.
It's like Wilf, but a different kind of Wilf.
Yeah, Wilf, but more energetic.
Yeah, energetic.
He
Wilf.
can do more, whereas Wilf could.
He gets tired when he runs, but he does run.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. He kept getting tired, and they kept focusing on it, and the doctor kept looking at him, and I'm like, he's gonna die.
Yeah,
it's like cancer's not gone or something.
I would say I think he'll die by the end of the series. Yeah, for sure.
Because even today, a couple of times it stopped and it was sort of doing a weird camera thing.
Yeah,
implying that he was very tired.
Maybe it's not suited for him. But,
maybe it'll just be a case of he has to stay at home. Yeah, and he doesn't continue travelling every episode. But if that's the case, I'd rather he died.
But he's being determined to stay by Ryan's side, as he said.
Yeah.
Even if Ryan doesn't feel the same yet, but I think
he will.
He'll come round.
He'll come round when he dies.
He'll come round, the second he dies.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I love you. And then...
Granddad, no. Yeah, that'll be what it is. I really like the Doctor as well.
Oh, yeah, she did nothing to damage anything today.
She just feels like the Doctor.
It's natural, very natural.
Yeah.
It's just, especially when you saw her at the start of the episode, piloting the spaceship alongside us. I was like, you don't really see that. We didn't really see that with Capaldi. Didn't really see that with... Last time we saw them, her, he at the time.
The Doctor.
Last time we saw them pilot a spaceship was in End of Time. So I don't really think we've seen him pilot an actual spaceship like that.
No, that wasn't the TARDIS for a
Take
while.
away the TARDIS, but that's still always going to be a bit of a...
Yeah.
The TARDIS chose to go here rather than the Doctor chose to go here.
Yeah. Speaking of the TARDIS, we saw it. I got my wish. And we saw the inside. Very crystally, kind of like the crystal on Sonic.
Yeah, I know. They something like a shot of that leaked a couple of months ago.
Ages ago.
I sort of had a vague remember.
I'd forgotten that even leaked.
But as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh yeah. It reminded me very much of the time machine that the Silence were trying to make in the Lodger.
Yeah.
On the top bit with the like overarching things coming in and it could stand out, whereas previously we've only been inside the arches.
It reminded me of Spider-Man 2, the thing Doc Ock was building.
Oh, what?
It was like the poles. I don't know why, but yeah.
Yeah, the colour scheme.
Every time I see it, I'm just going to...
I don't think we'll spend much time in there because the colour scheme doesn't really suit spending much time in there. I think it's too dark.
Yeah. That can change, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm not saying that next episode it might be bright. It might just be dark because it's the first. She hasn't had a chance to make some changes or whatever.
Yeah, put a stamp on it.
But I liked how she twisted the line. I saw it coming. She said, "You've redecorated." I'm like,
yeah,
right, she's going to say
I really
she likes
like it. Yeah, I liked that.
I can see that coming.
But yeah, I like the look of it as a whole.
Yeah.
I just need lots of time to get used to it. Although, like, the one from the Snowman onwards with like Capone and everything, I loved instantly.
Yeah.
I like this one, but I think I'm going to need to get used to it.
There's not much, like with Capaldi's one, they had bookcases and shelves.
Yeah.
There's not much. This is very barren, this one. Like, there's not even any chairs. Like you had in David Tennant's one, there was like a coat hanger and some chairs and stuff.
Yeah.
There's nothing. You can make biscuits with it.
That is the best
You
thing.
push a pedal and make some family circle goodness.
I think that is the best idea Doctor's ever had. Having a custard cream thing.
It could be a different biscuit every time she pushes a button.
That'd be amazing. Although you get something you really don't
Chop one out, do it again.
Just throw it into the vortex.
I like a little weird crystalline TARDIS spinning on it as well. Like,
yeah.
So I don't know whether maybe that's showing what it looks like on the outside.
Yeah.
So maybe one episode she'll fix the circuit and then it'll change
like
to what it is.
when it's in flight, it's spinning or something. Just
yeah.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
I hope we get like a closer look at all the bits and bobs.
Yeah, I imagine after this
that
episode there'll be a behind the scenes thing for the TARDIS, and
probably be
takes
a
you
book out. Like,
yeah,
here's all the consoles and stuff.
Oh, I'd buy that.
But yeah, I like the look of it, and I do agree. The villains, I think, is what let it down.
Yeah, yeah.
Evil bandages.
I get like we were told the atmosphere was toxic, but we didn't see anything happen with that. Like, unless that was why they were getting ill, maybe. But
maybe yeah.
But it was only Bradley that was affected. We didn't see the water do anything because although they were told don't go in it, I still expected like maybe something falls into it or whatever.
Yeah.
We were just sort of told, oh yeah, these are here.
Didn't really have an impact on the plot, so they go in the water.
Yeah,
because they just had a boat anyway.
They just had
didn't matter.
yeah, so it gave characters moments to stop and talk.
Yes.
And get some backstory, especially like Bradley and Ryan and Yaz and the woman racer
and the male racer with his mum and that tree. What a weird backstory to be getting.
So weird. I like how they acknowledge that although they look human, they're not human.
Yeah.
That's something we don't often get in Doctor Who because we've had New Earth, but like whenever humans have shown up in recent years, like against because obviously this isn't time travel. This is supposed to be happening at the same time now. So it's weird. It's good that they've now finally been like, oh yeah, we're not humans. We're just I'm this species and she's that species. We are completely different.
They just look human.
They just look like they're humans.
Yeah, I like that as well.
Oh, that's something else.
I think it looked great.
Yeah,
I think it's the best the show's looked.
Yeah, if they continue this, it'd be interesting how they do it with 50s America. Because I think that could come up with some very cool looking shots.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that in the next one.
And yeah, we didn't get much for the next episode in the 2 teasers.
No, I feel like we're not going to get any details really.
We don't really know what the villain is, who it is.
It might be a pure historical, and then there's just that guy with like an alien gun, but it might not be actual aliens or something going on.
Yeah, maybe. That's very Torch with that.
Yeah.
There's just an alien gun that someone's taken and is using.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping for like some pure historicals.
Yeah.
If not the next one, maybe the one with Alan coming in as James the First, because that's rumored to be like a gunpowder one.
Alright. That'd be cool.
Or maybe that's just me being hopeful because I really like the gunpowder plot kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There was like a few times I like dipped out of the episode a bit because I was like, come on.
Yeah. There was bits. I thought it was split rather than it being 3 acts. It was 2 acts. There was the setup and the conclusion. There wasn't much in the middle. There was, here you go. We're at this place. You need to go here. Oh, here we are. We're here. We're done.
Yeah.
Like. I get that maybe... I liked when Ryan picked up the gun and he went and shot them and ran back again.
That was fun.
That was a good bit of humour.
Yeah.
But I think that more time spent in that area could have been interesting.
Yeah.
More maybe we could have maybe there could have been a screen that showed us what the aliens were that were working here. If they were just humans or not, rather than it just being sort of read out on the ground. But yeah, it did feel very much.
Yeah.
Here's Act 1, here's Act 2.
Yeah.
We're finished.
You mentioned Ryan just reminded me. There's a moment with Ryan and Yasmin, maybe.
Yes,
being a thing.
I think there'll be a thing.
I hope there'll be a thing. I kind of like the idea of it.
Yeah, it makes sense. Then we'll have, but I think the couple in the TARDIS has been played quite a bit in recent years, with Mickey and Rose-ish. When that's come along, Amy and Rory.
Amy and Rory.
River and the Doctor, maybe?
Maybe Clara and Danny a bit.
Yeah, so I think we've had that a couple of times, so I think they might not.
Yeah.
They might have a few flirtations going on,
Yeah.
but I don't
Maybe
think
they'll just be really good friends, which I'm fine with.
Yes, that'd be cool. Or
Not
one,
everyone has to be a
one of
couple.
them will turn out to be gay.
Yeah. Maybe.
But, yeah, I think that'd be interesting.
Yeah. I did notice as well, when they like first crashed back on the planet and stuff, it was all Ryan's point of view again. It's like, oh, I'm alive and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's how the first episode started. I just found that an interesting thing.
It was Ryan's when they came out on that spaceship and Bradley was sort of in charge. And then it was Yaz's when they woke up on that spaceship. So it's very much taken the, we're going in this from the companion's point of view rather than this is the
It does feel
point of view.
very ensemble.
Yes. There's no like the Doctor's in it, but she's not the centerpiece.
Yeah.
Like she'll have a moment when she says some lines that's inspiring and stuff, like she did in this one.
And she has
did
like
in the last
very doctorly moments, like when she
Yeah.
set them all on fire and burnt the bangs.
Yes, and she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
But it's very much like, here's the Doctor scenes, there's 3 of them. Here's Yaz's scenes, there's a couple of them. Here's Bradley's and here's Ryan's.
Yeah.
So
They're fleshing them out quite equally, I think.
Yeah, and it'd be interesting to see how long that continues. Because we haven't had a Doctor Light episode in a while.
I'm not sure I want a Doctor Light episode for Doctor's first series.
And maybe we could have a companion light episode. We haven't had one of them.
Woman
in a
Who
while
Lived
either.
was the last one. Because Clara was only in that at the end.
Oh, was that a really bad one?
Yeah, I don't talk about Woman Who Lived. That was my least favourite season 9.
But I think they could do something with her being in a Doctor Light episode. But again, with only 10 episodes, they don't have to put in those
That's
filler
true.
episodes.
Yeah, there's going to
So
be
they
less
might
filler.
not have to do that.
It would be interesting to play like the combinations of companions.
Yeah, because Yaz could decide to stay home.
Or even if they just like get split up in twos again, like I did at the start of this episode. Like who goes with the Doctor? I like to see like Graham and Yasmin go off together. For a scene or two.
But again, it depends on. I imagine they will. I imagine with 4 of them, they'll have let's split up and look for clues.
Yeah.
Kind of things where some of them will go off, some of them will. Maybe the Doctor will go on one, the 3 of them will go on the other. But maybe that'll probably happen in the next episode.
Yeah.
Especially because I feel she has the tendency to just run off.
Yeah.
If she's distracted, she'll go and she won't. She'll only be like, oh yeah, hey guys, like she did in this episode at the start when she's like, oh sorry Yaz, I forgot you were here.
Yeah.
So funny. I feel that she's gonna have moments where she wanders off and they're going, oh where's she gone? And then 10 minutes later she'll be like, oh hey guys, I've sorted this out.
Yeah. I love the light-hearted feel of Jodie.
Yeah, especially because the episodes have weirdly felt quite heavy.
Yeah, very dark and heavy and
maybe that's how it looks.
She's
And it feels
like,
very sort of.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know how. I feel sometimes that tone might clash, but at the minute they're getting the balance
At
right.
the minute, yeah.
But I feel with this,
But maybe that's because Chibnall's written both of these.
yeah, with the Rosa Parks episode, they've got to be quite careful. I feel
Yeah.
because if someone says something,
That's probably why they've got Malorie Blackman in, because that's kind of
she's
had experience in that kind of writing before.
So
I'm very excited for that.
So as long as they don't mess that, it should be fine. I can't see. I'm worried that maybe we'll have Bradley do one of them, like he's a granddad joke, and it's like tasteless, and it's sort of like, no, you can't do that. If they're going to do that, I'll be worried. But I'm hoping they steer clear from making any chip jokes.
So there was no Doctor's a Woman jokes in this one.
No,
so that was good.
I was expecting a couple, especially when his ship was crashing and she was trying to save him.
That's when I got scared they were going to do that.
They're going to come up and be like, "What? How are you going to pilot this ship? You're a woman," sort of thing.
Yeah,
but
I'm glad that they
luckily
keeping away from
didn't do that
very smartly.
Not saying they won't do it in a future episode, but right now I'm still on board.
Yeah, I think we're probably in safe hands now.
Yeah.
I think that's everything I have to say.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm forgetting something again, but
I'd say you can mention next week, but you're not here next week. So
no,
doesn't matter.
I come for my birthday.
His opinions aren't relevant next week. You'll be here for me and me alone. So all 5 of you who watch next week, thank you. Yeah, good episode.
Yes.
Didn't blow me away.
No.
I didn't love it like I loved the premiere, but I enjoyed it. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah,
It wasn't bad.
the second episode is always tough to follow up on because I
Yeah.
feel that you've had this big opener that everyone's like tuning in for. This episode will show how many people are staying for the show
Sticking around,
and how many people just watch because they can then say, "Yeah, I support."
The viewing
whatever.
figures for this one and the next one are kind of like the key ones,
Yeah,
I think.
next one might be pretty high considering the topic.
Maybe, yeah.
It might
and
be
maybe Mallory Blackman fans.
Yeah, it might be a Black Panther-esque thing when they're like, it's not going to be a big deal, and then because of the topic of what it is, people are then like, oh yeah, we seem to have gained more of an audience for this
I'm
one.
hoping it'll be like a really powerful episode next week.
Yeah.
I like the emotional gut punches.
Oh yeah.
Rest in peace, Grace.
There wasn't a big action scene, I don't think, in this episode.
No, we didn't even get to see the big ass door that she sonicked. So
Yes, and she sonics things very. Whereas I'm like,
She
if
does,
you can just go like that, it saves about 3 seconds, and that could be the difference between a life and a death.
They did the classic like running away though, running from monsters shooting at them, which is always
Yeah.
standard Doctor Who. So I always appreciate that.
Well, I say that was with the. She locked them in the room, she ran away, and then they stopped again. So I was like, that's what the villains I think need to work with this episode. But
Yeah,
then,
they were the weakest aspect for me.
yeah, but I think this episode and next episode won't be, the villains won't be the centre of the episodes.
No, definitely not. Especially when the next episode's literally called Rosa.
Yes, exactly. But
We'll have to wait and see.
yeah.
Yeah, solid episode. I thought. I liked the main concept behind it. I think the characters are really good. The guest actors are really good. And just the villains or monsters, whatever.
Monster of the week.
Yeah, the bandages of doom were kind of. They were just like making all these like teasing the Doctor. I'm like,
It was
floating
it was
bandages.
interesting. I think I preferred the bandages to the sniper rifle people.
Yeah, they're more visually interesting. The idea of
Yes, and
bandages.
the
and
fact
stuff.
that they could talk as well. It all had elements there that
And
could be cool.
kudos to Jodie for having to act with.
Yeah.
I'd love to just the image of someone just holding this bandage in front of them, like ooh, Halloween costume or something.
Oh.
But yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yes, I think it's
And
going well.
Yes, and we're a fifth of the way through the series.
Oh no, I keep
Yay!
forgetting there's only 10 episodes.
Um,
I'm going to count it as 11 because the holiday special,
Yeah.
I hope will be
I suppose we should talk about. This is the new standard episode length now. 50 minutes.
Yes, 50 minutes instead of... It
I
was
feel like for
60
this particular
minutes.
story, this worked. We'll have to wait and see what they do.
Yeah, because all they've done is really add 5 minutes
Yeah, it's like 5 extra minutes.
onto normal, and then
Which
it
kind of
was,
counts for
it was
resolutions.
10 minutes less than last episode, but
Yeah, so we'll have to see. Because obviously, this one they needed to have the TARDIS reveal at the end, so that probably helped.
yeah, they had some time to fill.
Yeah.
That was the 5 minutes added on.
So we'll
I
see what they
checked,
do
I was like,
with that
oh, what
next
time is
week.
it? Oh, there's 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah.
So we'll see what happens next week and beyond.
Time.
Yeah, if they can do it. I'm sure they've got the stories too. Yeah, that was the Ghost Monument. Solid episode, I thought.
Yeah.
And I look forward to Rosa next week. It will just be me next week. Connor's away.
Only for the week. It's
Only
alright.
for the week.
Be back for the
Episode
episode
4.
4. Oh, have a blanket. Be behind the sofa.
I try not to spoil too much with these videos because people will get angry if we spoil loads. So yeah, I hope you guys look forward to episode 4 when that comes along. But yeah, I'm excited for next week. See what they going back into the past. Feels like ages we've had an episode set in the past.
Yeah.
When did we have?
Winston?
Well, the last one would have been Eaters of Light, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Eaters of Light fans, let us know if you liked that episode last season. I certainly didn't, but that's just me.
Classic writers, they're great.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm getting so enamoured by Strictly. It's just on in the background while we're talking.
It's because the guy from Red Dwarf did some weird splits.
Oh,
I
nice.
don't know.
Okay, that is the sign that we're done. We'll talk about Strictly. Yes, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.